chiropractors treat kids? Yes. Do we also treat extremities? Yes. What's the most common injury that reports to an emergency room in the United States? Ankle sprain. What's the most common ankle sprain? Lateral ankle sprain or inversion. Yes, kids get the same injuries as adults do. This is Bella. We're treating her. She's in mid-cross country season. She sprained her ankle. So what we're going to do is we assessed her ankle. Just like I said, this is third week in her treatment. She's pretty much back to normal. Just a little overview of what we did was we diagnosed her. She had an inversion sprain, which is common. Why do people have chronic ankle injuries? Is because they probably sprained it at one time. Ligament is a sprain, a strain is a muscle or tendon. Is that ligaments aren't like muscles. When you stretch a ligament out, if you don't get proper treatment, it'll actually stay at that rested length, extended. And so what do? You chronically invert it, you chronically keep hurting it. And so with Bella, we wanted to be proactive on that. And so what we did was we work on her soft tissues. It's not just about cracking the joints. It's more about getting inflammation down and then just giving her the proper support to help rehab that injury so it doesn't have long-lasting effects. There's different types of grades of ankle sprains, 1, 2, 3. Bella had a couple weeks ago when we assessed her. Hers was a grade 1. She was able to put weight on it, mild swelling, mild tenderness. And so that is about 2 to 3 weeks with that. But what we did for her was we broke up the scar tissue, got her inflammation down. She was able to continue to do cross country. We even kinesiotaped her because we wanted her to not have to totally stay out of cross country. We want her to continue to participate, and so it just allows for a little bit of extra support, kind of a muscle memory on there to keep our ankle from going in. So we just kind of stabilize it. Treatment wise, we've been assessing all the joints through the whole treatment, making sure everything's moving properly. It looks pretty good as usual. No fixations. Then what we've been doing is we've been stretching out her lower extremity. Lay back. We've just been doing a little pinning and stretching of her extremities. Relax for me. Face down. Since the lower extremity is a kinetic chain, we're also checking her knees to make sure everything's moving right, and then we're checking her hips, which she has a short right, so we're gonna roll on this side. Oh, yeah, give me this guy. And so we want her to bend this one. Just light. There we go. Other side. Absolutely. Face down. Go ahead and lay face up. We've been doing a little bit of instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization on Bella. She's responding pretty good. So we can work up, check just a little bit. See how she's doing. Like I said earlier, we've been treating her for about this is the 3rd week. So there's not really much swelling left. Her range of motion is back to normal. So just getting ready to release her, then we'll show her proper exercises to help facilitate the rest of the healing process and get her proprioception back. And what we have been doing, what we're not going to do today, because Was the cross country season over, right?
No, it's not over.
Well, she doesn't have a race today. So we're not going to kinesiotape her. Usually we kinesiotape to keep the ankle out, support the medial arch, but we're not going to do that today because she doesn't have a race.
What's that tool you were using?
That is just a regular instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization tool. There's a specific technique that's called Graston.
How many times a week has Bella had to come in?
I've seen Bella, 2 to 3 times a week for, 2 to 3 weeks here. She's pretty much getting ready to release her. She's back to 100% pre-accident status, what do you want to call it?